let's go back, go over what I had to do here first. Let's talk about the UUP. We gave a sell up here with the technometer overbought, and that worked. And then as we collapsed here, I came on and said that we were way oversold, probably would stop the decline, and it only stopped it for a couple days. What's interesting now is the technometer is back to almost an overbought again, and you can see the dollar has staged no rally. We actually got the lowest close of the down move today, so it really looks like the dollar has issues still. So if the dollar continues down, I think cryptos have got to stay firmly bid. And then something here again, we talk about Square. Square had the news that they've got their crypto payment network patent okayed. You can see the stock was up big today, $5 today. And a lot of that was, who was it? Guggenheim boosted the target to 100. So saying that it's one of their best tech ideas. We had said that, they looked like something was just continued buyers there. And looks like that's going to continue. So some good news from the crypto. You know they've got the Cash App. Everybody's using Cash App now. I don't hardly know anybody, especially the younger crowd, that doesn't have Cash App. So that might be the way we get still more money into this area is from their Cash App. So, and you did say that, Taj. So that one, that might be, our Coinbase this time, where everyone's going to be running to buy there. So I think that's good news. And then get rid of that. And I do know on the blog today, Carrie had posted, there's a article here about the Bitcoin and the dollar. Same thing I was talking about with Bitcoin firming up here, the dollar breaking down. It looks like if that trend continues, we could get a pretty big rally in the cryptos. That's an interesting article. Some startups raised 32 million for a crypto stable coin. I know that's over there. So nothing too exciting. Here's the software still in action. The on Bitcoin, we've got a 46 reading on the BTC USDT. So at 46, it still leaves room for further rally. I did want to bring in a few more charts here. This was Litecoin USDT. You can see we had a buy here right before the last 2-day firm up. We're only at 43, we're not even neutral. So it looks like we still should have further strength here in some of these coins. And then we've got, this was the intraday Bitcoin today, Bitcoin USD. We're going to try to get the software to merge Bitcoin USD and Bitcoin USDT. Just I think give us a better picture. You can see here, charts are a little different. Here's Bitcoin USDT. You can see here that the rally this morning up here to 71.30 or so, you can see volume wasn't behind that. So that might have gave you an idea this was an A, B, and then you needed a C down. So on the C down, we did have some volume come in. Volume is still staying pretty lethargic on Bitcoin, but price is staying pretty buoyant here. So I'm still kind of enthused here that we're not overbought, and we did have an ABC off, pullback in the volume, and price is holding in extremely well. So you can see that Bitcoin USD didn't really have the divergence. Everything was in lockstep on the way up, and then just had a nice little swift sell-off today on some pretty good volume. I mean, if TNA guys are watching that, the volume on that sell-off today on the 5-minute, that's a pretty big red bar right here, if you can see that. But that's selling, obviously, buyers brought it right back to the forefront. So still acting pretty well. We're stating you're holding these gains. So I think that's still pretty good action here. And then G Money, what's up? We've got EOS had a little bit of good news here. 616. Let's go back out to a little. There's the go out to the 1 hour. We've been looking for that Elliott wave 1-2 based off the charts. I mean, that one looks like a 1-2 here, and then probably a I'm guessing some type of fourth wave probably on the wave 3 up. So I would guess more sideways and then still higher. I think people are selling because they've seen every rally peter out and then pull back to 5,900 again. So I think everybody's been programmed to not buy and hold anymore. Everybody wants to trade. I think on Bitcoin now, I mean, if you want stops, if we've got a 1-2 like I just mentioned in EOS, if the same thing is true here in Bitcoin, I mean, you really don't want to see the 67, 67.50 again. We really need to hold here and keep working higher. I mean, we got Litecoin, came off the highs pretty good. We touched 64, close to it, fell down to just above 60. But then again, still trying to hold it here. So Neo had the big run. Same thing, I think probably doing some type of fourth waves here before we go higher. And not really much else to update. Ethereum 288. Tried to get to 300, couldn't do it. That chart is not near as strong. Again, everybody probably is worried that ICOs are still selling their Ethereum. So that one might stay a little heavy. Let's go through some of the normals. BAT down 4%. Decent chart pattern there. DigiByte down 1.91. Holding in. EOS we just showed. Let's go down here to XLM. We've talked about that not being as strong as we would have liked. Still trading a little heavy. Let's hope this 22 holds and we can keep moving forward. Zen at 1893 has been another one. That one looks a little sloppy here short term. On ICOs, I mean, I'm not really an ICO person. Nick knows a little bit more. It'd be a better question for him. I mean, I think we still like Typerium. They're still going through some legal issues here for another couple of weeks. I know your customer, so I think everything there's good. I think that's still probably a decent ICO. Shout out to Crypto Hippo for subscribing. We've got ZRX setting here. Stopped it at 85. I thought we might go a little sideways. Let's hope it firms up. Keeps it working higher. Yeah, Johnny, we're not hearing anything bad about Type. So we're trying to get another repeat interview with them. They're supposed to be coming back. I know they had some things pushed off a couple of weeks, so we told them we'd wait on them. But we should have them here. So we will get you an update on that. And that's really quickly, guys. I'm not going to go, I don't do a lot of news, and the software, just everything's kind of neutral, looking still higher. So we had the sharp sell-off in Bitcoin, recovered from it. So I guess I still think we try to work higher. Here's Salt BTC. Let's go back out to the 4 hour. That one had the horrible news down here where everybody liquidated. And obviously, like everything, just sold out. So, short-term basis, I'm sure that one's due for a bounce, but I wouldn't think any more than a bounce. Looks like their fundamental business has got some issues here, but short term, I'm sure we got everybody wiped out, and now getting a little type of reflex rally. I will agree, Johnny. Ethereum is definitely the sore thumb here. Too many positions in there, and that one, if it was acting right, should be like 350. Worst case scenario. So that one does look like a problem here. If Bitcoin does get this further rally, if we pick any type of short-term sell divergence at the top, I would think a few of these coins could be traded. Yahoo Finance, I didn't see that. Added Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin for trading. I mean, that news with the Square news, everything else, yeah, you'd have to think that same thing here. If Bitcoin can show strength, you're going to have people come right back in and chase it again. So I'm hoping we can just keep this rally together. It still looks like lots of selling is coming in still. We got some hurdles we got to take out. So I think the next hurdle, if we go to new highs here, is going to be that 72.50, 72.70. See if we can get through there. But I guess so far, so good. What's up, Cannon? BTC USD. Same thing here. I'd expect a 1-2 off the bottom and maybe another small 1-2 here. So let's hope they can get above this 82-cent resistance. Get a spike higher. Right, preacher. This type of news, we would have Bitcoin flying. It's all sentiment. I mean, everybody's sick of it. I can't get people to return emails, phone calls, nothing. So, and even people that are clients are a little bit. I think everyone's just been put to sleep. I think it's all over with. What's up, Hugo? Hugo's the man. So, I'm spending most of my day still really here messing with the software, trying to get some trading ideas. I do have that seminar Saturday morning where I'm going to talk a little bit about the software and effort versus a result, which is a Wyckoff tool, which is really the opium price that we're talking about on here. So, oh yeah, I mean, these last 7-8 months have burned out everybody. So nobody wants to talk about it. So I think you just got to bear down, keep your head down, and keep it moving. So, the software gave us a decent buy down there, 63, 63.50. Let's hope I can get some short-term gyrations here. Maybe we can put some money in our pockets if for some reason we do continue to trade sideways or trade heavy until we have more news. I think the ETF news, I think I think now the ETF news, anything will be bullish probably. So I think that's still probably wind at our back. I think the dollar's the big deal. I think it'd be really interesting here what happens now with the dollar index with our technometer now back to overbought quickly. We went from major oversold. 31 is the most oversold we've been in months. Now we're back to almost 50. 50 is overbought. So maybe we can get some type of rally above today's high in the next day or two. Then I would expect another kick in the butt. Thank you, K9. I have to share that with Nick. I forget who he was interviewing. Forget who he was interviewing. Everybody's got a pork blaster. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I forget who he was interviewing. What's up? What's up, Javi? Yeah, we talked about AMD that let me bring up. I mean, I would have really, on the technometer, it would have sold way into this because that was really definitely a breakaway. Volume was strong, so I wouldn't know. I guess I would think probably now we're going to be in a trading range for a while up here. I would think anything up here near the highs is probably a sell to get back a little cheaper if you want to try to trade it. Taj says if Bitcoin holds 7150 or above for one more week, then 10,000 is coming. Well, that'll be interesting. I think we can still work higher here. So before a minor pullback. So I'm going to stay on the bull camp. If I was to buy my top pick still right now, I mean, I still think, I'm trying to stay in something that I can trade and be happy with. So I still think, I think you probably got to stay in Bitcoin still. I mean, I'm really concerned. A classic hasn't done better here. I guess I'm not concerned, but it's just I'm not liking the slowness. So I think you probably stay with Bitcoin. And if you want to go, down smaller cap, I think ZRX still looks pretty good, but definitely some more risk there. So I guess I'd say Bitcoin. That's still got to be the one where new people are running too. I mean, today I know, we've got Carrie's making a lot of phone calls, emails. We're getting some people interested, but they're going to Bitcoin. I mean, 25,000 here and there into Bitcoin. They're not going to go to anything else yet. And the outlaw preacher's right. I mean, with Square doing its thing, I mean, same thing. Money's going to Bitcoin again first. So Bitcoin is a chart that continues to still look the best. I would think Litecoin probably wouldn't hurt you as well. Well, guys, that's all I really got. Thanks to the 81 people watching. Nick, I think we're having no problem. I think tomorrow at 6:30, Nick will be back. We'll do our Thursday night. Probably a Zen giveaway. And then maybe later tonight, we'll put up the interview that he did today at 6. ICX, I don't have that on my trading view. Hold on a second. I'll bring up ICX USD. That's the 1 hour. I mean, I think same type of thing here. Probably we've done a 1-2. This one held a little bit stronger. You've had good volume coming in. I would just think that the lows are in and we're headed higher. That one showed some good strength here last couple days, so I would like that one. What's up, No Name? Guys, I'm trying to get back in the swing of thing. I mean, it was the bull market. It was somewhat easier to use Elliott Wave without the Wyckoff, and then in the bear market, Elliott Wave can take a lot of different roads to do a correction. So much tougher for me, and I'm hoping now with the software I can come back here and start helping everybody out. So that's the plan. Just fight it back out here and get some good trades going again. Whether we are in a bull market or going to continue to trade sideways for a few more months. Here's ADA, a 1-2 off the bottom, I still think. And same thing, probably just working to continue to subdivide higher. Here's the ZRX, really same type of chart. We talked about EOS down there, and EOS looks like everyone's sold out of that, and maybe that big sideways trading range, huge trading range, maybe the lows held there. So we talked about this being a 1-2. I think this one continues higher as well. Some of these coins are probably going to spike if we can get Bitcoin to try that 72.50 level. Yeah, the cannabis stocks I just do not trade. They have been on a roll. I mean, they're on a roll. Everything's overbought, so looks like that's the big move there. I would guess probably that they're going to continue higher, buy pullbacks. All right, guys, Bitcoin 70.30. Let's hold for another rush higher. So any big moves, I'll try to be on here. Otherwise, 6:30 tomorrow night with Nick and I. Good luck and good trading. Catch you guys later.
Are you trading or investing in the fast-moving and exciting cryptocurrency markets? If so, you need to learn how to identify primary trading opportunities by implementing the Wyckoff trading methods, which was created by world-renowned stock speculator Richard D. Wyckoff. This online course teaches all you need to know to increase your returns while minimizing your risk using the Wyckoff trading method. Over 915 students have enrolled in the course since its launch in late 2017. Let's hear what course graduate Robert Hastings had to say about the course. The content and instructors of Learn Cryptocurrency and Wyckoff course are both excellent. It's worth every Satoshi. At a minimum, it saved me thousands of dollars. LearnCrypto.io is owned and operated by Wyckoff SMI, also known as Wyckoff Stock Market Institute, which has been an authority on the Wyckoff trading method for over 85 years. Founded by Richard Wyckoff in the 1930s, Wyckoff Stock Market Institute has owned the rights of the Wyckoff trading course since the beginning. So enroll today in our cryptocurrency and Wyckoff trading course. You will receive lifetime access to our current 23 lessons as well as new ones we continue to add. Also gain access to our course group at LearnCrypto.io to talk with teachers and students as you proceed with your studies. You will also get our cryptocurrency Pulse of the Market software at a 50% discount as an enrolled student. The only place where you can gain access to our free propriety indicators known as the Optimism Pessimism Index, the Force Index, and the Technometer. Take advantage today of this excellent course and begin reaping the rewards of a time-tested method from the grandfather of technical analysis, Richard D. Wyckoff.